here, I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day.
Hi, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessi, also known as Miss Cherry, and if you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you are here today. Today is one of my most favorite videos. I love doing these videos. This is the Decorate With Me / tour of my Disney holiday display. This is year 4 of doing this holiday display, and I feel like every single year it just keeps getting better and better. I love doing themed shelves on my bookshelves kind of over here, and each of the shelves are a different theme this year, and we've got so many new ones. If you have been following along from our Black Friday shopping event, which I'll link above and down below for you, I bought a lot of fun things that kind of went into this display today, which you're going to be seeing in just a moment. Also, I wanted to throw out there, thank you for being so patient with me. I took a 3-week break from YouTube. I went to Disney World with my mom and several of my friends, which was so good for the soul. I got back and hit the ground running, went to my company Christmas party, my husband's company Christmas party. We went to a comedy show. It was a complete whirlwind. So in this video, you'll notice that I'm not actually gonna show the Decorate With Me portion because I had to put this display up in tiny itty bitty little segments as my time allowed over the last few weeks. So I'm so sorry that that portion is not going to be in the video, but I promise that this display is not gonna disappoint. So let's go ahead and check out the 2022 Holiday Disney display. This was so much fun to create this year's display because there were so many new fun themes and items. Let's take a closer look. We are gonna start at the bottom and work our way up. So I wanted to point out a couple of plushes that I have here. This is the Gingerbread Remy from the new collection this year, and he's got this really beautiful like burgundy hat. We love him. These little guys were from either Hong Kong or Tokyo. I'm not 100% sure. We've got a little Christmas Groot, and that is gonna go with the Marvel shelf, which I'll show you in just a moment. This is the Gingerbread Munchling, which I'm obsessed with. I think he is so cute. And then we have a little bag wall, so I'm gonna stand up and show you the bag wall. Okay, first we gotta start with this gorgeous Marie bag. So this is actually from a small shop, believe it or not. This is like one of the best quality bags that I own. It's brand new. She just created it this year, and it is stunning. I will leave the information for the small shop down below. It's not sponsored. I just think it's gorgeous. Gingerbread ears to go with. And then if you've seen some of my latest Instagram photos, you might recognize this. This is a Harvey's bag, and it's made from recyclable seat belts, which we love, and the peppermint ears from, I believe, last year or the year before. So we've got the Treats Loungefly bag. So this Loungefly bag is so very cute. I love that it's got all the peppermints and the gingerbread castle. I think the gingerbread castle is such a cute touch. I love these gingerbread ears. These gingerbread ears are from a couple of years back. And then also I've got some more gingerbread ears. These are from a small shop, and I will be adding another gingerbread bag that hasn't quite arrived yet. It's the Marvel gingerbread bag, so that's going to be going there when it comes in. So be sure to check on Instagram if you'd like to see updates, because as I receive things over the holiday season, I will be adding them and showing them on my Instagram stories, so be on the lookout for that. And then moving to the other side, we've got the giant Mickey Santa Jim Shore from Costco and the large Mickey Munchling for the holidays. We've got a Grinch Loungefly crossbody bag and some green ears. This is a really beautiful pink a la mode exclusive that is for Nightmare Before Christmas. It's got Santa Claus Jack with Zero running the skeleton reindeer. And then Christmas Town is at the bottom. And if you're ever interested in pink a la mode, I do have a promo code for them. It's Miss Cherry to get a discount. So I will link pink a la mode down below. They did send this bag to me as a gift. I have some of my favorite ears. These are from La Bonite. I absolutely love that small shop. I think it is absolutely everything. And they have so many fun and unique ears. be sure to go and check them out. I had the privilege to go to Alani last year, and I was able to get this Christmas Olu, and yes, he's got a little holiday Christmas hat on, which I think is so cute. And so I just attached him to this really beautiful bag. Another Pink a la Mode exclusive, and it is very Christmassy. The Fab 5 on it in their Christmas garb with little Christmas trees. I love the mint color. And these are some really cute snowball ears by Hannah Marie Magic. You probably saw me wearing these earlier in the video. And then we have Mickey. This is the Mickey Santa bag, the original one. And how you can tell it's the original one, he has pie eyes. So they did bring out a newer version of this that does not have the pie eyes. So if you're ever wondering which version someone has, the pie eyes are the older original version, whereas the solid black eyes are the new version that came out this year. And then another small shop Christmas wreath ears. I got them secondhand actually from my friend Sasha. So I purchased these off of her. I thought they were so very cute. I love the little buttons and everything. I had to expand I had to expand the Disney holiday area because I just didn't have enough room. So I wanted to display these stockings. So these stockings are actually, the Wally and Eve stocking was sent by one of you guys. So thank you so much for sending those. I love them. So I say that this is Jessi and this is me. Jessi's my husband, by the way. We have the same name. And then this is for our cat Telly because she's furry. So this is a really cool 2319 Georgia Sanderson stocking that's from Shop Park Candy. They're a really fun small shop, and they came out with this, I believe it was last year, and I live for this stocking. I think it is hilarious, and I wanted it on my display this year. And then this is another hat that was featured recently on my Instagram. This is my Gingerbread Mickey bucket hat, and this was from Rose and Thorns Co. on Etsy. Such a cute little small shop. And then I have two little popcorn buckets. This is an ongoing project for me. Let me hold it up to the light so you can see it. So it's a half finished rhinestoning project. I still have his ears to go. And I think it's turned out so beautiful. I've made it to where it can be a bag. So I added the little crossbody straps, but here is what it looks like, and I live for him. I think he is so precious. Then I also got the new tin popcorn bucket over here to the side. This is the Waltz Lodge version of the images in this popcorn bucket. It is musical as well. I love Goofy in that image. That's so funny to me. I wanted to show you the last image that didn't come around. I think it's so cute. It's Mickey and Minnie snuggling on a couch and they're holding their hot chocolate and Pluto is laying at the bottom. This image is like the most precious because it's just like such a different image of them. And so I just really love that one. So that one's the one that I would like to display forward, but it's so hard to get it to stop where you want it to stop. I like spent so much time on this. I wonder if there's a secret to it. Oh my gosh, it stopped. Ha ha ha! Nice. Oh my gosh, it stopped exactly where I wanted it. Okay. Now, the next thing that we are gonna talk about is this epic pin board. So, my friend Lindsay and I created this pin board and we wanted to make a Christmas tree this year because we've never actually displayed it in this way before. It's always just been a single rectangular pin board, and so we were trying to be creative and also have some fun with it. And so I'm just gonna do a quick pan. I can't go over all of the details of the whole thing because there's just way too many pins. But if you'll notice, that's Goofy dressed as Cousin Eddie, which I think is hilarious. Christmas Vacation is like one of my most favorite films ever, and he's such a Cousin Eddie type of character. And of course, Little Mermaid is my favorite, so you'll probably notice there's a lot of Little Mermaid pins on this board. And most of these are collected just over the years from all of the different Christmas parties and all of the different resorts that I have visited over Christmas time, and a lot of Little Mermaid pins. I also love this Alaska pin that is very Christmas looking. It's got Pluto dressed as a reindeer with a wreath around his neck. I live in Alaska and I think that this is such a cute and a clever little pin, and I just added it to my collection this year. But if you're looking for more of a detailed overview of this pin board, it is going to be over on Instagram and also TikTok, which I will leave down below. Welcome to the Pixar Shelf. So we're going to start with my little Santa alien popcorn bucket. I've had him forever. I think for at least 2 or 3 years, and he is next on the list to be bedazzled, by the way, in case you were wondering, because I think he would look so insane with just fully rhinestoned. I think he would be so cool looking. And then also I have this really beautiful Eve bag from Amazon, actually. I found it on Amazon. I fell in love with it. It's got the Christmas lights around it. Although this particular scene is not Christmassy in the film, it definitely goes with the Christmas theme of the entire display. So I had to display her with the Pixar stuff. And then they came out, Disney came out with the most ugly collection ever. I think it's so ugly, but also I'm obsessed with it. Do you guys, you know that like ugly cute kind of thing, like it's so ugly it's cute? Like I feel like that collection is this, and I just fell in love with it, and I got so many different pieces from it, and you'll see some photos from the parks as well where I'm wearing a lot of these of this collection. But this is the ears that go with that collection, and it is ham and also Bo Peep's sheep, and it's got a really interesting like Buzz Lightyear style ugly sweater print on it with, those are rockets, by the way, in case you needed clarification. And then there's a present in the center. And I kind of went all out with this ugly kind of cute action. So they released these 3 keychains, which I thought were so cute. So it has like Mike Wazowski, and then it has Sully as a nutcracker. We've got the grape soda pin, and then we also have Doug with a candy cane. And then we have the Buzz Lightyear symbol and the aliens as nutcrackers. Now these are also mystery pins as well. And then I saw that they had the Sully nutcracker, and I could not resist. Sully's my favorite character from Monsters, and so I absolutely had to get the Sully nutcracker. And then I just adorned the shelf with all things Pixar. So we've got Mater, we've got Forky, we've got this really cute, this is a Christmas ornament, but I just think it is like the cutest thing. It also fits my cat's head. We do have the okay, the Mine Seagulls. And then we have this like little Christmas tree here in the back. It's got a lot of Cars characters, and these Cars characters are all Christmas themed, which is so fun. We've got the ham sugar cookie Christmas ornament along with Emil and Remy. Now I have to say that sugar cookie ham ornament, that actual statue that is in the parks for Christmas, is my most favorite Christmas item in the parks. I think it is absolutely everything, and I love that they have merchandise for it. And then of course we have the Radiator Springs Mickey hat ornament, as well as Lightning McQueen over on the side. And then those Mike and Sully little ornaments are actually Easter eggs from Tokyo Disney, and I got them when I was in Tokyo Disney, so I just wanted an excuse to display them, just full transparency. Next we have a very basic Winnie the Pooh shelf. It has a couple of little bag charms, and then we have a little Winnie the Pooh Jim Shore. This is a new addition this year. This is actually a vintage plate. Poor Piglet got his ear ripped off in transit, but I got it on a really good deal on eBay, and then it showed up broken, which was kind of unfortunate. But I think it's very cute. I'm trying to make Christmas cookies, and Rue is like eating the batter, and Tigger is cutting out the cookies, and Winnie the Pooh is looking so adorable. Look at him, he's like, hey. And Piglet's eating the cookies. It's just so cute. I think they did such a great job on this. I sure wish that I had Piglet's ear, because I would love to be able to fix it, but like I couldn't even find it in the package when we received it, which was unfortunate. This little Winnie is also new, this one in the center. I got it from a garage sale for 25 cents, and I think he is so adorable. And this Eeyore is also new. This is just like a Christmas Eeyore figurine, and it is made of plastic, so I wonder if it came with maybe a gift set or something along those lines from back in the day, but I love that it's just got this like garland around him. This is one of my most faves. This is a 2017 ornament. You know how Shop Disney comes out with like every year they have like a specific ornament that's on like sale that has a date on it? This was one of them, and I thought Piglet and Pooh together with him putting the scarf around Piglet was just such a cute little image. It also has a ton of rhinestones. And then that thing in the back that is flashing is a vintage Winnie the Pooh stand-up decoration that's from Hallmark. And I got it several years ago, and I love it. And it's funny because when I opened the box to take this out this year, it was actually still blinking from last year. I must have just shoved it in the box and like didn't even realize that it was on. Only the red ones illuminated, but I thought it was hilarious that it was still working. I'm like, that's some impressive batteries. They were just from Costco, by the way, so I don't know, magic batteries apparently. Moving on to the next shelf. I love this shelf. This is the gingerbread homage to all things gingerbread shelf. So we have lots of fun things in here. So my friend Lindsay and I made those a couple of years ago for the display. And then we have these really beautiful wooden Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse standing gingerbreads that are made for tiered trays, but I'm using them here in this display and I love it. I will link the small shop down below. Same with this peppermint, also made for a tiered tray. Got it on Etsy. I absolutely love it. This company is so great. I also have another item from them up on the top shelf, which I will show you in a moment. We've got the Mickey and Minnie Heart Candy Cane mug, and I believe this one was from last year, and I love this mug. I think it is so precious. And there is a little bag charm of Mickey as a gingerbread, and that was from a few years back as well. And then, of course, we've got this really cool plush gingerbread Mickey from Tokyo Disney that we had to display. He's so adorable. I think that out of all of the versions of him in gingerbread, I think that this one is the cutest for certain. We have this really cool gingerbread tree that I got from the Target dollar section. One of you guys made me this really beautiful, it's like a potpourri cinnamon Mickey gingerbread Santa, and it smells so good. So like this whole shelf smells like cinnamon and gingerbread, which is so fun. And then here is a handmade ornament that I found on Etsy that I just fell in love with. I thought it was so cute, so I bought it this year just for fun because I think it really adds to the display. And then we have the Walt Disney World magnet that features all of the different treats from a few years back, and I thought it was just so fitting to place it on this shelf. Off to the side here, we have the 2022 Disney ornament, key ornament this year, and I think it's adorable. It's got Mickey and Minnie. They look very vintagey, like instead of white, it's like a cream color. I also love that there's a little peppermint in the zero. It's just very cute. And since I was in Disney for Christmas time this year, I thought it was a nice addition to my collection. Okay, we have a Tinkerbell shelf, and not what I was expecting, but here we are. Y'all, do you guys remember Drunk Tank? Drunk Tank was from a really funny Boo Ball exchange. So the Boo Ball was when a lot of Disney YouTubers got together and they did exchanges, and then Beth from the Collectioneers Club actually sent out a bunch of really fun items that you could get like tricked or treated with. I got tricked with Drunk Tink. We cannot tell where her hand ends and her face begins. Also, she looks angry. She's miscolored. It's hilarious. We love her. She is an icon and she is the moment. She will forever be displayed on my Christmas display. I love it. And also, if you're interested in seeing that Boo Ball video, I will link it above and down below for you. There is a really cool metal Tink that I found that I thought was just really pretty with her in a Santa hat, and it looks like that's a stand for maybe something outside. It is like thick metal, which is kind of interesting, so I feel like it's like maybe a lawn ornament of some sort. This really beautiful Tinkerbell candy dish. It does have like little rubber feet on the bottom. It's 100% supposed to be used for candy, but it is too beautiful not to display, so it is on the display. This came from a Magic at Your Door box last year, and I just love her. I think she's so adorable. I think this is Department 56, if I remember correctly. We've got a plush Christmas Tink with a poinsettia dress. Did I say that right? Why? I always, for my entire life, thought it was poinsettia until recently. This is a really cool ornament. So this is like a basic wooden ornament that says the wonderful world of Disney. I believe that this is handmade. And my mom and aunt always loved watching this growing up, and they always told me about seeing the wonderful world of Disney. And so I thought it was like a little bit of a sentimental factor to this ornament to actually see, you know, because they would always talk about Tinkerbell coming on the TV. And so I thought it was a really fun little touch for this shelf. This ornament is very special to me. It's actually broken, like her wings are broken off, but this was purchased during my first trip to Walt Disney World, and my grandparents purchased this for me. I was there with them, and my grandpa passed away this year. And so this is just a special one that I wanted to make sure was displayed this year because of that. And so it is a very unique and interesting ornament, and I love all of the glitter and all the fun colors. And I feel like this was very much at the time like Katy Perry inspired, because it was like 2011 and everything was like Katy Perry cupcake era type of things. And so I think that this was very fitting for the time frame. We have this really cool vintage water ball that's like, it's basically a snow globe, but it's got Tink in there with a poinsettia and a really fun, I call it my Tink tree because it's like a really nice lime green tree. And then this is the sketchbook ornament. It's actually from this year's collection, and it is a really large ornament with Tinkerbell. It's surprisingly large, but I think it's so beautiful. She's got glitter in her wings, and look, you can actually see like she actually pokes out of the back of it. It is just so very cute, and it was just perfect for this shelf. So Tinkerbell is a new addition, and I kind of am loving how her shelf looks. Oh yes, so we are moving on to one of my most favorite shelves. I am obsessed with this shelf. This is my favorite shelf out of all of the shelves. I just think it's so unique and so different. So we're gonna start, we have these tiny miniature ornaments that are Marvel themed. So we've got Groot, Iron Man, Black Panther, Hulk, Captain America, and Spider-Man. We also have these hand-knitted little stocking. This is an Iron Man stocking, and then this small shop also makes ugly Christmas sweaters that are themed to characters. And I got the Captain America sweater. I think it's so adorable. So those had to go obviously on the side of the shelf so they could be displayed. I have the entire collection of the Gingerbread Marvel characters, and they have so many adorable details. So they're Marvel characters as gingerbread men, and we've got like Iron Man shooting icing out. We have a Thor with a sugar cube and candy cane hammer. We've got Black Panther with sharpened candy cane nails. It is just so adorable. I also have Thanos, but he's really large, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with him. He didn't really fit on the shelf properly, so I may just like set him to the side. And as we move down, we have Drax from the Guardians Christmas special. If you don't know this about me, I love Drax as a character. He is my absolute favorite. Who is your favorite Guardians character? Drax takes it for me. He's just so literal and so funny. And his like sweater has the cat with the laser eyes, and he's carrying his little elf that he loves. And you're probably gonna see their little heads bob because these Funkos, all the Marvel Funkos have bobbleheads. And then we've got this really neat ornament. This ornament is a snow globe. And it features Black Panther, Captain America, and Iron Man, and they have a snow Thanos that it looks like they are fighting, and there's little styrofoam balls in there, and it does have the emblems in the middle of the snowflakes too. This is just a sketchbook ornament that is available on Shop Disney. And then here is my Thanos faux whip topping mug that I made just a few weeks ago. I got really into making faux whip topping, and so I did the infinity stones. This one turned out super cute. I really love how it looks together. And we've got Captain America as a snowman, which is really fun. And then this Marvel ornament I actually purchased from Walmart. And it's just the Marvel emblem, and on the back it does feature other characters as well, but it doesn't have like the three-dimensional letters. And then I'm obsessed with this tiny gummy bear, so I thought I would put him there. And then last but not least on this shelf, we have the Iron Man and Iron Man Snowman, which I think is really fun. So there is the new edition of the Marvel shelf. I would love to know what you think of it. It is so very Christmassy, and I love that they had so many different options for Christmas items for Marvel. I was so very impressed, and since Marvel's been my new obsession over the last few years, I'm just like living for this shelf. Now, this shelf is a very, very special shelf because it was made possible by my friend Lisa, who's been a long time viewer of the channel. Lisa saw our Thrift With Me video from when we were in Orlando in June, and I fell in love with this lithograph. I found it in the antique store that we were in, and she contacted me and she goes, I have that, let me send it to you. And she sent it to me, and I am obsessed with it. It's got Nani and David and Lilo and Stitch all in the snow, which I think is such a rare like sight to see them and not in a tropical setting, and I live for it, and I think it looks so adorable. I got this like basic ski ornament. I've just had that. I think it came from either Michael's or it came from Walmart, I'm not sure, but I thought it was like the perfect addition to this shelf. But anyway, thank you, Lisa, for sending this and making this shelf possible, because I am obsessed with the theming of this shelf. So thanks, Lisa. Now, this was an ornament that was full of chocolates, and this was sent to us by Enchanted Mysteries last year, and I think it's so cute. It's got the little ducklings on it, and it's got Stitch, and the ducklings are wearing Santa hats. And then we have our Stitch Nuimo dressed in snowboarding gear, which I love. I had the privilege of going to Company D when I was in Disneyland. Thank you to Amy, another viewer of the channel, that invited us to go with her to Company D. I was able to get this entire Nuimo outfit for $4 total. And yes, it does have a little, like, he like clips in to the snowboard, which I think is so cute. And his little goggles are see-through, so you can see his eyeballs. Such an adorable Nuimo outfit. We've got two little trees from Target. This is a bag clip from, I think it's called Monogram. But yeah, they have Christmas bag clips that they have out right now for mysteries. A Jim Shore where he is wrapping a present for Lilo, and it actually says to Lilo. And I love this because it's stitched with all 6 of his arms, so it's like he needed his extra little arms to be able to actually wrap the gift properly, which I thought was so cute. These are the Animator Collection Stitch and Scrump figurines, and I believe that this was from an advent calendar. And then we have a Department 56 Stitch on the left-hand side, and then a Stitch ornament from the parks. And then that little Stitch is from the Boys Festival in Tokyo. I just got it in Tokyo and thought it was very Christmas-like, so I thought I would display it. And then Bippity sent me this really cute Santa Stitch mug, and I created that faux whip topping. Shocker, right? All the faux whip topping I've created. And off to the side, we've got Stitch with a little Christmas scarf, and he's kind of hanging off of this side. And so here is the overview of that shelf. I think it is so very cute. And directly above the Stitch shelf is the highly anticipated Small World shelf. So again, if you've seen that Black Friday video, you will know I purchased a lot of the items for the shelf during that day, excluding my tin soldiers, which came from the parks from a few years back. So we're just gonna do a quick overview. It's very Mary Blair-esque. And so we've got like a Mary Blair themed ornament, lots of little Christmas trees in the back. We've got a little Feliz Navidad, a Christmas ornament that we found. These little wooden guys are from a set that I got from Target. I think they are so very cute and so very Small World. And then we do have a hippo, and the hippo has little, it has their eyes closed and a little adornment on the side, which reminded me of the hippo from Small World so much. We had to have that on the shelf. Also, my favorite portion of the Small World ride itself is the geese. Now, I know that this is a swan, but it's representing geese for me, so we're just gonna go with it. We've got the little cactus dressed up in Christmas garb. And of course the sunshine, that looks so much like the sunshine that's in the ride. Another Mary Blair inspired ornament. And then we've got the two angels in the back. I also love the clowns that are in the hot air balloons in the ride too. So we got a hot air balloon ornament. Now this does play, it's a Small World. I'm not going to take it out of the shelf because it's like precariously placed in there, but it is a wind-up music box, and each of the little soldiers do move, which is really super duper adorable. And something about this particular figurine that I love is that, well, number one, it literally is the Small World characters, but I love the little hidden Mickeys that are in the base of their shoes. I think that is so, so cute. And I do love that it has the It's a Small World logo on it. It's very, very authentic. It's such a cool figurine, one of my most treasured in my collections. And then oddly at Michael's, they had this world and like children holding hands around the tree of life sort of ornament. And I was like, this is 100% Small World. So although it's not exactly Small World, it very much reminded me of that, and so I got that for this shelf too. So here is the new Small World shelf. I love the chaos of it. I love how cluttered it is, and it just, to me, it screams Small World. Next, we have a skiing / sledding shelf, which I know is like very niche and very specific, but I got sent all of these little Goofy items, and let me show you. So I got sent this little postcard that is the concept art for the art of skiing, which is one of the shorts that Goofy was in long, long ago, one of his first shorts. And also I was sent all of these little trading cards that feature the art of skiing stills from the actual short itself. And so I had to display those in the display itself. And then this is a vintage Mickey plush that has skis on, which I think is so very adorable. I purchased this from a live sale, like a Disney Pin live sale this year for very inexpensive, and I just love it. We have got Minnie Mouse also skiing. That's another one that I found on a pin live sale as well. I could not pass her up. I think she's so adorable. I love that she's got pink ski poles, very Minnie. And also she's got a little bow on the top of her hat. She's so cute. This is a sledding Mickey ornament that's actually from Walmart. I thought it was so adorable. He's in like a tube and he is like flying down the mountain. He looks like he's having so much fun. This is a vintage Hallmark ornament. Let me grab it because it's like so detailed. I need to take it out to kind of show you. But it has so many details. So it looks like Goofy and Donald and Mickey all got placed into this snowball as they were falling down the mountain. Goofy looks distressed. Donald looks angry, and Mickey looks like he's having the time of his life. And also there's a tree in there along with the skis. I just think this is such a funny little ornament. I got it for really cheap on eBay and I love it. I think it's so cute. There's a little slap bracelet from last year's collection from Walt's Lodge that I placed as a little decoration. I love that Chip and Dale are snowboarding. I think that is so very cute. And in the very back of the shelf, we have this really beautiful sign that was from the Walt's Lodge collection from last year that says, "Christmas is so much fun." And it's got the castle, and it's got all of them kind of skiing or tubing or sledding or snowboarding down the mountain. And I just want to point out how adorable this little snowman is. He's got like gloves on and little earmuffs. And this sign does light up, which is really fun too. Off to this side, we have the Jim Shore sledding collection that came out either last year or the year before, I don't remember. We've got Chip and Dale, Mickey and Minnie, and oh my gosh, I want to say that Minnie is so cute in this. Look at her little pink snow pants and her little blue jacket and her pink Santa hat. I just think it's so very Minnie Mouse. And they are just like having the best time. She's hanging on to Mickey for dear life. It's so cute. And then we have Donald and Pluto in the back. Now I'm missing one, and that is Goofy. And he was supposed to arrive, but he got lost in the mail. He's been in the mail for like 3 weeks now. And I'm just not sure I'm going to get him, which is really sad, because if we had Goofy, I would have the entire sledding collection, but we are lacking the Goofster, unfortunately. So this is the skiing slash sledding slash snowboarding slash tubing slash all the things snow shelf. So we're gonna move to the top of the bookshelf now. I got this really pretty wishes sign from Michael's. It was on really good sale. And then behind this wishes sign is this really beautiful art print that was created by Larry Dotson back in 2018. And this is the Magic Kingdom Park Ice Castle is what it's called. And it's got the dream lights. And I just think this is such a stunning image, especially because we no longer get to see the dream lights. And so I got this in a Magic at Your Door mystery box a few years ago, or maybe it was last year. But I love, love, love this art print, and it is very worthy of being displayed for Christmas, in my opinion. I got the Goofy, I got the Goofy Nutcracker. This is from Costco. It does light up. This thing is massive. It is covered up a little bit by that picture frame. It does light up, which is really fun. It also plays music, and it came in a set with Mickey Mouse, and Mickey's on the other side, so I'll show you him in just a moment. This little Goofy new emo and dressed him in a Christmas outfit. So he's got like little ugly Christmas sweater and candy cane pants, which is super fun. This Goofy ornament I've had for years and years and years. It is such a silly ornament. It is Goofy like riding on a tree, basically, with little springy, he's got springy legs and a springy hat, and it is just a really fun ornament. One of my most favorite ornaments I have. We have Santa Claus Goofy. It's a vintage plush that I got that I just think is so adorable. So we've got a little Goofy section over in this direction. Then we have the Sensational Six, and they are caroling. This is a storybook Jim Shore that I have from a couple years back. And my favorite thing about this is look at Pluto singing. Look at his little mouth. He is really, really howling, which is so very adorable. And then this one lights up too. It's kind of hard to see, but the street light is lit. This little ornament is one that I picked up on that trip that I went on in June, and it is a vintage, I believe it's a DIY paintable ornament that you paint yourself. But it's super duper cute, and I just think it's a fun little filler item for the display. Got this Merriest Wishes wooden stand-up sign. I believe this was from last year, and it does light up, and what I think is so cute is Goofy's holding the mistletoe above Mickey and Minnie looks so surprised, and Mickey looks so excited. And also, if you'll notice, Clarabelle Cow is cheersing hot cocoa with Donald in the very back of this display, and I think it is such a cool sign. It's just such a rare find, in my opinion. They did a really good job on this. Next, I had the privilege of going to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party just a few weeks ago, and they were giving out free like lithographs, like little art prints to everyone that attended. It says Walt Disney World 50th. Those are the wreaths that are in the parks this year. And also what's really neat is the castle is has got all of the dressings for the 50th. So it's got the golden ribbons that go around the spires and also the wreath around the 50th emblem in the center of the castle, which is just so cool. Next, we have the really fun picture frame that I got on Black Friday. And this is a picture of just from the other day. This is myself, my mom, my Aunt Terry, my best friend Jackie, and her boyfriend Josh. And we were all at Animal Kingdom celebrating, and this photographer, this PhotoPass photographer, got so many adorable shots of us, but I thought that this one where everyone's throwing up a little peace sign was so cute, so I had to print that one out. This is just a little tag I got from Walmart that I thought was cute. A light up Christmas castle figurine. I love this castle figurine. I've had it for a long time, and it has Mickey and Minnie, and also it has like Goofy on this side. I'm not gonna move it because it's kind of precariously placed, but all of the characters are kind of around the bottom edge of it, which is really fun, and it does light up. And then we have the 7 dwarves in a pyramid with tinsel around them, and I think it's so cute, or whatever this is called. What is that called? Garland? Tinsel? I don't know, but I think they're so adorable wrapped up and looking so Christmassy, and they all have Santa hats on. And then here is that matching nutcracker that is Mickey Mouse that went with the Goofy one that's on the other side of the display. It's such a pretty nutcracker. I love it. Both of those, I believe, were $75 in total for the set at Costco. Next on the shelf, we have this really adorable homemade Christmas tree that's made by that small shop that made the peppermint in the previous shelves, that the gingerbread shelf that I showed. And then I also put the matching Bauble Bar Mickey Mouse Christmas bag charm. I love Bauble Bar and all their bag charms, and I thought this one was so adorable, so I had to have it this year. And if you've made it to this point in the video, put a Christmas tree emoji in the comments because you are the real MVP. Well guys, there is the 2022 holiday Disney display. You'll have to let me know down in the comments down below what you thought of the display, and also which shelf is your favorite. If you haven't already, please like this video if you enjoyed it, and be sure to be subscribed. We have so many fun videos coming out just this week because I am so behind on content. I can't wait to bring you all of the fun Christmas things this week. We've got a pin unboxing. We've got 2 Walt Disney World holiday vlogs coming as well, and then next week we've got the big Disney World haul video that is going to be coming, so be sure to stay tuned. I had so much fun with you today. It's so nice to be back. I missed you so much, and I hope that you have an amazing start to your week. Happy holidays. TTFN. Bye.